because this one is a very interesting case here. This is a guy who had a little bit of a sordid past in college. We kind of had it in because we knew somebody that played with him and they vouched for him. We took him. We probably shouldn't have. And that's Marvin Austin, defensive tackle out of North Carolina. Now, if you look him up now and see things going on with him to try to see where he's at, which obviously we did for this episode, most of what you're going to come across is still this him and his issues in college. So the whole thing started when he tweeted, and yes, we're going that far back with tweets here, 2011. I forgot Twitter was even around back then. He tweeted, I live in Club LIV with LIV. I assume you say it's Club LIV. I don't know. I didn't go to Miami in 2011. He says, so I get the tenant rate. Bottles coming like it's a giveaway. Now, again, this is a club in Miami. He's in college, making no money. First off, how did he get down to Miami? Second off, how is he going to an exclusive club VIP area? And how is he also affording all these bottles? That started a whole thing. This is probably good. I have to look it up to see, but this could be historically the first time athletes got in major trouble in college for tweeting. I mean, granted, nowadays it give them the money and it'd be no issue because of the rules changes and stuff. But now it's not nowadays; it's back then. So there was a big thing where they basically ruled him ineligible to play his entire senior year at UNC, alleging he took improper gifts from player agents. He was found to have accepted totaling $5,642, which I'm sorry. Duh. Like, I understand when you're broke in college, that's a lot of money. Don't get me wrong. Like, I understand when you're broke and doing a Giants podcast, that's a lot of money. But like,
buy me a cup of coffee.
It's a good time to go.
Yeah.
But it's like, that's not a lot of money when you're facing the barrel of an NFL contract here. I mean, these guys, a lot of them do this, and some of them do it in bad ways, some do it in good ways, but sometimes they'll mortgage their future, so to speak, where they literally go ahead and say, hey, give me this much money now, and when I get my NFL contract, you'll get this much if I earn this much, basically. One of those kind of scenarios. And there are banks that literally do loans based on that for college kids. He didn't do it that. $5,000 nothing. Even if you get 15, 20,000 later on, if you really need the $5,000 that bad, you had that as an option. And instead, you used it to go party in Miami, and you made it obvious in public. That's a dirt. And he's not the only one who got caught. Like, there's a big thing in UNC, but we're just focusing on him specifically, obviously, because that's what we're talking about in the show. Jerry Reese said he consulted former UNC wide receiver and then New York Giant Hakeem Nicks before making the pick. Austin even said after being drafted that Nicks was the very first person to call him after being drafted. So the two of them seem to be like, not necessarily like this, but at least like this.
Yeah.
Like they may not have been besties, but they obviously had a good relationship. You know what I'm saying? His rookie season ended very quickly as he tore his pectoral muscle in a preseason game against the Bears and ended up on the IR. So whole rookie year gone. 2012, he appeared for 8 games for the Giants, had 8 tackles. It's a very easy 1 tackle per game average. 2013, he actually didn't play for us. He played sparingly for the Dolphins, 2 games there, 1 game for the Cowboys. 2015 is actually when he saw his most action. So 14, he kind of had a little redshirt year there. Nobody wanted him. 2015, though, he appeared in 15 games for the Denver Broncos before landing on the IR and then would literally never play again. So really not a very good career, guys. This is about as bad as it gets for a second-round pick. Like, this is not just a fail. This is a capital F, a capital A, a capital I, a capital L, a couple exclamation points afterwards, like big-time fail. For his career, 26 games, 22 tackles, and 1 tackle for loss. And again, as I said, 18 of those 28 games weren't even with the Giants. So we had 8 games, 8 tackles overall with the Giants. That's it. That's a really, really bad second-round pick, guys.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Go straight to jail.
part of me went to go like, I wonder who we could have picked at this point. I was thinking about looking it up, and I'm like, no, that's just depress me.
Yeah, don't do that.
Like the players we could have had, and we still won the Super Bowl this year with our second round pick not even playing a single game like that too. Like that's no wrong. I don't understand a second round pick's not an elite player typically, but second round pick's supposed to be a legit starter on your team.
Correct.
Look at the second round picks we've had in the past. A lot of them are guys who become starters. Again, not all of them became great starters, but they were starters. Look at this year, Tyler Newman, second round pick. What's going to happen? Starter. That's
without a doubt.
That's exactly what you expect at that point to happen. So, like I said, a little bit crazy there, that's for sure. John Michael Schmitz, starter. That's what happens second round. This was not that case. As far as what he's up to now, he's another guy that I had to look like crazy trying to find something on. Nothing out there at all. All you see is article after article about him getting in trouble at UNC. That's all it is. Even his Twitter account that he so famously used back in college has been unused since 2016. So he's just nowhere to be found, guys. And clearly doesn't want to be found, or else he'd be doing something somewhere to be found. I just hope whatever he's up to, I hope life's going well for the guy. Even though he's a bust for us, made a stupid decision when he's in college. I'm not going to hate on the guy for being a bust, and I'm definitely not going to hate on somebody for being an idiot in college. We were all idiots at college age. That's life.
That's the age.
Yep.
Thanks for listening to Two Giant Goofballs, a New York Giants podcast. We appreciate your support.
Thanks so much.